If you find yourself constantly battling constipation, trying this remedy, that laxative, drinking more water, loading up on fiber, only to find the problem returns again and again, I need you to understand a fundamental truth. You are not simply constipated. You are trapped in a broken bowel cycle. You are treating symptoms while the underlying system has gone offline. Today we move beyond temporary relief. I will show you 5 profound, lasting cures that target the root causes of chronic constipation. These are not about creating a single bowel movement. They are about restoring your body's innate, permanent ability to move waste effortlessly. Let's immediately interrupt the tired, ineffective pattern. This conversation is not about which laxative works fastest. It is not about forcing down another gallon of water that passes right through you. It is not about eating mountains of bran that leave you feeling bloated and worse. Those are crisis tools, temporary fixes for an acute problem. When constipation is chronic, a recurring, stubborn fact of your life, it demands a different approach. It needs the restoration of permanent internal signals. Your body has forgotten how to communicate within itself, and we must teach it again. Stay with me until the very end. While each of these cures builds on the last, cure number 5 is the cornerstone of permanent resolution. It's a principle used by leading gastroenterologists to treat severe functional constipation, but it is almost never explained to patients in a way they can implement at home. Understanding and applying it changes everything. First, we must diagnose why constipation becomes permanent. Acute constipation is often about stool consistency. It's too hard. Chronic constipation is about system failure. It sets in when the colon's sensory nerves stop accurately detecting the presence of stool, a loss of sensation. When the motor nerves fail to relay the move it command effectively, and when the smooth muscles of the colon wall lose their coordinated rhythmic contractions, peristalsis. At this point, stool can be soft, but it simply doesn't progress. It sits in a silent, dormant tube. We are not trying to soften a rock. We are trying to reboot a computer. One moment. 99% of you are here but not subscribed. If you want permanent solutions, not just quick fixes, help us grow to 10,000. Your subscription and like make this possible. Thank you. Now, to the first cure. Cure number 1. Retrain the colon's biological reflex. Your digestive system is governed by circadian rhythms and conditioned reflexes. One of the most powerful is the gastrocolic reflex, strongest in the morning. However, if you consistently ignore the body's gentle urges because you're busy, not near a bathroom, or simply out of tune, the colon learns to stop sending those signals. The reflex weakens. The cure is not a substance. It is a ritual. The permanent practice, scheduled sitting. Every single day, preferably 20 to 30 minutes after breakfast, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to sitting on the toilet. Do not wait for an urge. Do not bring your phone, a book, or any distraction. This is not about straining or forcing. It is about posture, presence, and signaling. You are teaching your body this is the time and place for elimination. Breathe deeply and relax. Even if nothing happens for weeks, you are consistently reinforcing the neurological pathway. Over time, this retrains the reflex and restores the natural urge. This is how you reverse constipation, not mask it with a chemical. This foundational practice helps many, but for some, the system is burdened by well-intentioned mistakes. Cure number 2, stop overusing and misusing fiber. This is a paradigm shift. Fiber is not a universal cure. It is a tool with a specific function, to add bulk to already moving stool. In a colon with poor motility, slow transit, dumping in insoluble fiber is like adding more cars to a gridlocked highway. It increases bulk and pressure without addressing the traffic jam, leading to more bloating, distension, and discomfort. You can be full of fiber and still be profoundly constipated. The permanent fix, the fiber reset. Temporarily reduce high insoluble fiber intake. Bran, raw, cruciferous vegetables. Shift your focus entirely to lubrication. healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, and rhythm restoration, cure number 1 and number 3. Once natural movement begins to resume, signaled by comfortable, regular urges, you can slowly reintroduce soluble, gentle fibers like oats, soaked chia seeds, well-cooked vegetables that support the now functioning system. Healing often begins by eating less fiber, not more. Now we move from internal environment to physical mechanics. The exit must be clear. Cure number 3, restore pelvic floor muscle coordination. For many seniors, constipation is compounded by dyssynergia, a lack of coordination between the abdominal muscles, which push, and the pelvic floor muscles, which should relax to open the exit. They strain by pushing down while simultaneously clenching the very muscles that need to release, literally fighting against themselves. Simple retraining, the exhale and release method. When on the toilet, focus on your breath. Take a slow, deep breath in. As you exhale even more slowly, gently, allow your abdomen to expand outward. Don't suck it in. Imagine letting go of all tension in your seat and pelvis. The goal is relaxation on the exhale, not forceful pushing. This practice retrains the muscles to work in harmony, restoring the natural opening reflex and preventing the feeling of incomplete emptying that plagues chronic constipation. But the master controller of all this, the gut's rhythm, its tension, its sensitivity, is the nervous system. Cure number 4, heal the gut-brain connection, the vagus nerve reset. Your colon is directly wired to your brain via the vagus nerve, the command line of your rest and digest system. Chronic low-grade stress, anxiety, or even a hurried lifestyle keeps this nerve inhibited and your sympathetic fight-or-flight system subtly engaged. This tells your colon to tense up and halt non-essential processes like digestion. This is why constipation often magically improves on vacation. What actually helps? Nervous system down-tuning. Incorporate slow diaphragmatic breathing for 2 to 5 minutes before your scheduled toilet time. This directly stimulates the vagus nerve. Consider a low-dose magnesium supplement, like magnesium glycinate, in the evening to nourish nervous system calm. Develop evening routines that signal safety. Dim lights, no screens, gentle stretching. You are not relaxing to poop. You are calming your entire nervous system so that your gut can remember its natural function. Now, we arrive at the deepest, most clinical level cure. Cure number 5, reset colon sensitivity, sensory retraining. This is the game changer. In chronic constipation, the stretch receptors in the colon wall become desensitized from years of being overloaded with bulky, stagnant stool or blasted by stimulant laxatives. The brain no longer receives clear signals that the rectum is full. The urge sensation vanishes. Doctors address this in motility clinics with biofeedback and careful protocols. The at-home principle is gentleness and consistency. The at-home sensory reset protocol. This cure integrates all the previous ones. You must avoid harsh stimulant laxatives at all costs. They further damage nerve sensitivity. Instead, use the gentlest possible stool softening signals like cure number 1's scheduled sitting, magnesium and lubrication to encourage a comfortable, complete bowel movement. The goal is to allow the colon to experience the sensation of being full, and then the profound relief of being gently and fully emptied without pain or strain. This positive feedback loop, comfortable fullness followed by comfortable emptying, is how the nerves relearn their job. As sensation returns, the natural urge returns, and the cycle of chronic constipation is broken permanently. It requires patience, but it is the only path to lasting freedom. The most common, devastating mistake is treating constipation as an emergency to be forced open, rather than a system problem to be healed. Force, through straining, harsh laxatives, or extreme fiber, creates dependency and deeper dysfunction. Intelligent, gentle signals create healing. Your permanent healing plan integrates these 5 cures. 1.
Retrain the reflex with scheduled, relaxed sitting. 2. Reset the load by focusing on lubrication over fiber initially. 3. Restore the mechanics with breath and pelvic floor coordination. 4. Calm the commander by nurturing your nervous system. 5. Respect the sensitivity by using gentle signals and avoiding force. No extremes, no punishment, just the systematic patient retraining of a vital bodily function. If you are ready to move beyond the cycle of crisis and relief, to partner with your body to restore natural, effortless digestion for good, then stay with this channel. Subscribe for a deeper understanding of how your body works and how to heal it from within. Now, I must ask, which of these 5 root causes resonates most with your struggle? Is it the lost rhythm, number 1, the nerve tension, number 4, or the dulled sensation, number 5? Share the number in the comments. Your insight helps us all learn, because constipation, at its core, is not a problem of the bowel. It is a problem of interrupted signals. And the beautiful, liberating truth is this: signals can be retrained, rhythms can be restored, and function can be healed permanently.